Hey paper dolls, it's Madeline. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you guys this awesome book haul that I have. We have a Goodwill outlet where I live, and there in their bins they have a lot of good books. Now, I don't ever really see linens and tablecloths and other things like that in my Goodwill outlet, but I see books, like great books. I wanted to hop on today and show you guys some of my finds. So let's just get started out front here. And I found this copy of the Bible, and I cannot, if anybody knows anything about this, let me know. It looks like something has been torn out of it, but it looks so old to me and beautiful. Like I had to grab it because the bins are kind of a last stop before the landfill. And I mean, this is just, to me, too beautiful to go in the landfill. Look, it's even got some, I need to clean it. Looks like it's got a little bit of mold on it on the back, but wow. This says 1947 on it here. That's a note from whoever owned this Bible previously. But anyway, I just thought this was just a beautiful, unique find. So I grabbed that. All right. And then they had a lot of coloring books and things like that. And so I grabbed these two books of stained glass patterns. And I think what they must do is collect like all of the books at one location and then like send them out together, because I'll go in there and find, for example, like a bunch of Reader's Digests from March 1963, 35 cents. Is that not so cool? You know, look at these. God, I love it. Look at the ads. So cool. But I'll go in there and find like a bunch of little golden books, or I'll go in there and find a bunch of cookbooks, or I'll go in there and find a bunch of, you know, of the same type, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I mean, this week I went in there, I just really hit it good. Look, isn't that so cool? I just love that. I'm not sure what I want to do with those yet, but I had to grab them. Okay, right in front of me, I've got this copy of classic Mother Goose, and I shared with you guys that I had some really pretty Mother Goose fabric I got in a haul a little while back. And so, I mean, this book is so huge, and I just loved the illustrations in it. And so it's not very old, but I just wanted to grab that. I'm thinking about doing some, look at this. I know Walt Disney is a big, I've been wanting to do some packs of children's book packs from different children's books. But I had to grab this because do not come for me, I'm not a huge Disney person. Like, I love Cinderella, and there are stories that I just really love. But there are a lot of people out there that I know love Disney, so I grabbed this. This is from 1996, so it's not that old. But, I mean, I just think this is so cool for a Disney lover. So I may just list this in my shop at some point, just for someone who loves Disney to pick up. It looks like it came out of a school library locally, but I still thought it was really cool, so I grabbed it. This book is Girls Book of Ballet. Now, I hauled another, now this says 1957 here. Y'all look at the pages. They are just thick and beautiful. And then in here, oh, there's music, pictures of dancers. I love it. I just recently posted a journal in my shop, and it's loosely ballet themed. There's a few ballet elements in it. I wouldn't say it's like a ballet journal, but I just think that it's so beautiful. Like, I just love ballet. My daughter takes ballet. I mean, how cute is this? So stinking cute. So I had to pick that up. I found two little golden guides, and I found one, and it's got some damage on the back, but the pages still look great, about fish. A little water damage in the back there, but not too bad. And then another one, Seashells of the World, which I thought was so cool. I've been collecting a lot of stuff to maybe next summer do some summer journals, or like in a kit, like a summery kind of seashell kit. So we'll see with those. This was a cool find. I've never seen anything like this before. But it's got all these, I mean, I think it must be like a collector's guide for postcards. And it has the values in it. And I just thought this was so neat. I mean, even just to like fussy cut or whatever. I've never seen anything like that. It's copyright 1979. And I mean, the pages are really nice and matte. And I just think this is so fun. I mean, look at these postcards and the values. I mean, that just cracks me up. I just love it. So I grabbed that one. Okay, let me show you guys my last children's book I got. And look how fun this is. I love the images in it. These are so fun to upcycle into, you know, other journals and whatnot. Chicken Little. And I don't even know what the date is on this, but anytime I find a book that is like this, I grab it because I always have matte images and they're always really beautiful. This was interesting. Boggle. This is from 1975, but the thing that I liked about it the most was this old font of like math worksheet, math pages. This reminds me from when I was like in elementary school. I mean, look at that. Isn't that fun? So I picked that up to do some math. I just sold out of my packs of math book pages and flashcards, so I picked that up so I can do some more when I get enough. I got another bird book. These are great for my bird packets that I put together. Bird papers and stuff. And then, let's see here. We will go ahead and go into cooking. The Good Housekeeping Cookbook. I mean, you guys, sometimes I go to these bins and I cannot find anything. And I just was lucky this week. Okay, 1949. And this is so, I mean, look at this. This is just so cool. And I'm not a big, like, like a cookbook journal kind of maker, but I do really like these for packs of papers or pages, book pages that I like to sell, or like I keep talking about these strawberry journals, but I'm getting my stuff together. Like I'll go through and find all of the strawberry, you know, and take those out. Or like this would be good for like Christmas or, you know, things like that, you know, just to kind of go with the holidays. So that was a fun find. I found, look at all these cookbooks. Aunt Sammy's Radio Recipes Revised, May of 1931. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. And this is neat because, I mean, the paper is really cool. The font is really cool. And I just love it. Isn't that awesome? So I've got to figure out what I want to do with all these, but that's really neat. This one, Victory Meals, 25 cents. 25 cents. I mean, this is awesome. Look at this, United States Government's Consumer Pledge for Total Defense. I mean, this is like, I just can't stand it. It's so cool. Yeah, I love it. And some of this stuff, like, I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to break it apart, you know. So some of these books I may put in my shop, just like not taken apart. Y'all let me know though down below, you know, what books that you see or anything you see here that you would like, that you would look for or, you know, want to purchase for your crafting. Electric Mix Treasures, okay. Again, look at the fonts, these old recipes. So cool. Freezing foods at home. I love how retro this cover is. Okay, this is from 1958. I mean, look how retro this is. This is so cool. So there's that. And then I was able to pick up this big guy, the Betty Crocker's Cookbook. And this is one of those ring bound, and you know, there's a little damage to it, but a ring bound, what am I trying to say? Cookbook. And this is a first printing from 1969. And oh my goodness, look how fun. Look how fun. I love all of these recipes in here. They're so fun. They're so fun. Yeah, I hadn't found a really good, you know, haul of recipe books in a long time that inspired me enough to purchase them and think, okay, what can I do with these? But this was definitely the haul to kind of get me interested in, you know, old recipe books and whatnot. And I know people like to take these and turn them into junk journals and stuff, so I may just sell this one whole and not take anything out of it, but we'll see. I just had to grab it. It couldn't go in the landfill. Look, it does have a little damage on the spine, but you could cover that easily. But that's very cool. Okay, so let's do one more random. This wasn't in the bins. This was like in the other side of Goodwill, you know, like the front part. But Signing Exact English, the 1980s edition. Look at this. Isn't this neat? Where my kids go to high school, you can take sign language as a language. And also in Alabama, we have the Alabama Institute for Deaf and Blind, and that's a pretty famous school for the deaf and blind. And also where I'm from in North Alabama is the home of Helen Keller, who is, of course, a very famous Alabamian and American. So this was just something I had to pick up. I mean, I just thought this was so neat, and they would be so cool, like in a children's junk journal or, you know, something like that. I just loved the illustrations. Okay, these here. I never thought in a million years I would ever get my hands on one of these. A Singer sewing book, $5.95. So this is a ring bound. Now, this is something I could definitely get behind and do a journal out of. Let's see. This is from 1954. My major in college was fashion merchandising, so I love sewing. I love my sewing machine. I don't sew fabric now. I sew paper, though. But I just love all of these. I mean, this is just so cool to me. And again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I mean, this is just, so neat. I love all this vintage sewing ephemera. And I hate that it's a little goofed up right here, but I bet I could fix that. But these books, I mean, they are donated, they go in Goodwill, or they go right to the bins. I mean, they've been and seen a lot, you know. I always take them and wipe them down with a Clorox wipe. McCall's Sewing Book. I mean, I love it. Okay, 1968. Again, just so awesome and retro. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, this is kind of making me think I could do maybe a kit or a pack of, you know, vintage pages from sewing books and like vintage patterns or something like that. If that's something y'all are interested in, let me know below. I love to like curate little, you know, kits of goodies. All right, now, these are flower and gardening books, and I did well here, and I love to do kits of these. Now, this one, however, I may just list in my shop. Emily Dickinson's Gardening Life. This is a newer book. It is in a beautiful condition. This, I think, would be suitable if you ever wanted to do like an altered book junk journal. And this is from 2021, so it's very new. But look at the illustrations, and they're matte pages in here, y'all. I mean, this, I would hate to even, this to me, I think would just be perfect for a, oh my gosh, and there's even in the back, like, oh, cool. It's got all the different types of flowers and stuff in the back, and oh, neat. Yeah. So again, this would be awesome for an altered book junk journal, gardening junk journal. I mean, they're just so beautiful. Yeah, I love that. So I had to grab that one. Okay, guys, we're almost done. I promise. Okay, Flower Gardener's Bible. Now, these are shinier pages. However, I find that these are really good for just images, either to fussy cut, or you can decoupage these images on journaling cards or what have you. And when you do the decoupage, it makes them be more matte. And so, again, these also make really good pages. Even though it's shiny, it's a good, thick, sturdy page for a junk journal, especially if you're doing something botanical or gardening. So these are the kind of books I like to grab to do like page packs for you guys. But yeah, look at the images. Just beautiful, beautiful images all the way through the back here. And I go through and like mix it up so like you're not getting, so everybody gets a little bit of all the different sections when I do my packs. Okay, now this is the Small Garden book. And let's see, 1995. So again, I love the big pages, and they are matte. They're matte and they're thick. And I know there's a little glare on them from the camera, but they feel like, I mean, they feel matte, like somebody's already kind of like put something on them to make them matte. I don't know if that makes any sense. But again, gorgeous images. This would make a fabulous page. The junk journal. Look at this for fall. I love it. Yep, I love all these images. So pretty. All right, last but not least, Elegance in Flowers. Classic arrangements for all seasons. Okay, let's see. And this is where this one is from. 1985. And Southern Living, Southern Progress is no longer existing, but it was headquartered in Birmingham, Alabama, where I live. And this looks like this is a book from Oxmoor House from Southern Progress. Actually, a little fun fact, I worked for Coastal Living for a little while in their marketing department. But yeah, they used to put out Southern Living, Coastal Living, Cottage Living, all kinds of stuff like that. So again, beautiful big pages, gorgeous, would be perfect for junk journals and whatnot. I mean, look how pretty. And yes, these are a little bit shiny, but again, you can matte them, make them matte with some different things. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all this haul. Let me know what you think about everything, what you would, like to see in book page packs, what you would like to see me put in my shop just to buy a book. And thanks, Paper Dolls. Y'all have a great day. Bye.